looking forward to what the Lord has for us today, because today's update is a message of hope. And this hope is despite the potential for our lives as Christians to become increasingly more difficult, as it seems it even now is for many. And the reason we can have this hope, this blessed hope, is because Jesus promised he's coming back. He promised us that. And he's given us his word. And God cannot go back on his word. It's impossible. He said he's going to come back. And not only is he going to come back, he's going to come back very soon. You could do that. How do you know? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. You asked, right? We know this by virtue of the prophetic signs that are increasing in frequency the closer we get. You know how it is when you're on the road and you're driving to your destination. The closer you get to your destination, the more frequent the signs are. And that's exactly what's happening now.
The Bible predicts something. It's going to come to pass just as the Bible predicted. When Jesus came the first time, he fulfilled the specific prophecies about the coming Messiah. The Messiah was predicted, according to the prophet Micah, to be born in the city of Bethlehem. All the other cities in the world were eliminated. Only this one city could the Messiah be born in. Well, Matthew 2:1 says Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea. Check that off. The Old Testament also says when the Messiah comes, he's going to be descendant of King David, a physical descendant, a male descendant of King David. Well, the very first verse in the New Testament says this is the genealogy of Jesus Christ, the son of David. So Jesus had the right pedigree. He was born in the right place and the right family line, and on we go. So in other words, literally fulfilling the predictions. So we need to understand this, the same thing too, coming the second time around. He fulfilled everything literally the first time around, as the Bible predicted. We should expect these things to come to pass. So again, like point one, we can understand the times, but we take literal the promises that are there. We don't want to, spiritualize them, or we don't want to make them some type of prophecy that, ideal. It's one of the ways of interpreting the Bible. It's called idealism. In other words, we're not to take anything it says seriously. It's only idealistic. In other words, it's just about the struggle of good and evil. So you don't care about the specifics. Like you look through Ezekiel 38, 39, that's never going to happen. You look at Book of Revelation, that's never going to happen. Well, that's nonsense, because the first time around, they happened exactly as the Bible predicted, and they will. Jesus denounced the religious leaders, Matthew 16, 1-4. He says, look, you can tell what the weather's going to be, but you can't discern the sign of the times. There are people right now so blind to what's going on, they have no idea what is happening. But we as Bible-believing Christians do. We can understand because God has laid it out for us. And so that's why it's so important we interpret the prophetic passages literally.